Hello and welcome to our tutorial series on maximising the use of WebSchool, a comprehensive education management platform. I'm Madison and today we're going to explore several key features that will help you manage your school's schedule with precision and ease. First up is our robust timetable system. From adding a single class to managing the entire school's schedule, WebSchool offers an effective solution for all your scheduling needs. Let's take a look at a timetable we've already created for Class 6 Red. This view helps you understand what you can achieve with WebSchool's timetabling. Notice the standard column here. It represents the recommended time allocations from the educational standard your school has selected. If you're not familiar with educational standards in WebSchool, I recommend watching our detailed video on this topic. You can view the timetable by class, teacher or school, facilitating efficient planning and coordination at every level of the educational institution. Here's the journal for Class 6 Yellow Science. Notice how the lessons for specific dates are automatically generated based on the timetable and curriculum. Journal Tool supports precise lesson planning, which details specific lesson location, timing, lesson type, and curriculum topics. Teachers can also add lesson plans, assignment, and necessary equipment. Administrators can access these features to oversee all classes and teacher activities, ensuring transparency and effective management. The comprehensive lesson descriptions provide a centralized repository of teaching information, maintaining educational continuity during teacher changes and allowing easy integration of substitute teachers. For a deeper dive, check out our video about the WebSchool journal. Now let's switch to the student interface. Here you can see the student planner, which reflects the schedule directly from the journal. It's all seamlessly integrated. Now that you've seen what WebSchool's timetabling can do, let's move on to how you can create a timetable from scratch. Creating an effective timetable starts with ensuring that all preliminary data is entered. This includes user accounts for teachers and students, as well as ensuring students are enrolled in classes. We also need to ensure that there is an educational standard in place for the school year. Another aspect that needs to be prepared before we can create a timetable is including the school's floor plan. This means ensuring that the rooms have been created and assigned for lessons. If you aren't familiar with these tools, we have videos available covering each of them. Here, in the academic year settings, you can set terms and public holidays. The academic year can be predefined by a parent organisation like the Department of Education, or created by your school's admins. You may want to double check this information before creating a timetable, especially if you are using automatic generation, to ensure accurate creation of the timetable. To add a new timetable, simply click the plus icon next to the timetable heading. You can create a timetable manually or have it auto-generated based on the data entered. If you choose to generate it automatically, WebSchool handles allocations and resolves conflicts efficiently. This is the General tab. Here, we select our academic year, our standard, and where we can see the load allocation for our grades. Next, we have allocations. Here, we can assign teachers and rooms to learning areas. We can assign teachers to individual learning areas. We can also assign multiple groups here in order to accommodate different teaching needs. We can also assign the desired room, ensuring that key learning areas with special room requirements are prioritised. This includes adding alternative rooms to ensure flexibility in case there are any clashes. Moving on, we see our bell schedule. We can select the number of lessons per day, the times we start, and our breaks. There is a little preview of this down the bottom. Now we can choose to either manually create our timetable or have WebSchool automatically fill it out. Manually saving will generate an empty timetable with the bell schedule so that you can manually add classes. Remember, automatic generation uses your allocations data to evenly distribute resources and time, aligning with educational standards and avoiding scheduling conflicts. After generating the timetable, you can manually adjust it if needed. Before diving into editing or inputting the classes manually, let's explore what else we can do on this page. You can see here that generated lessons match the allocated time specified in the standard. Imagine you want to edit the bell schedule. In the top right corner, you'll find Settings. Here's the Load Allocation modal, where you can see current teacher allocations. Adding a new key learning area is straightforward. We simply find the slot we wish to add the learning area to, and click the plus icon. We can then add the desired key learning area or even a custom subject. To add a custom subject, scroll down in the Key Learning Area drop-down unit, and there you will find Custom Subjects. We can then specify a teacher room, calendar details such as start dates, as well as multiple groups. Changing the Key Learning Area will also change the teacher for the slot. Sometimes you might need to divide a class into groups, like for physical education. These groups can have different teachers and rooms. Joint classes are also an option, where students from different classes are taught together. Lastly, let's look at how you can print a group report from WebSchool. Let me show you how to add a lesson manually and resolve any warnings that might indicate scheduling conflicts. To add a lesson, we click on the plus icon on a free slot in our timetable. Here we can select a key learning area as well as the details like the study period, start date, and its repeatability. Let's go ahead and select Mathematics and Room 102. We can see an alert triangle here to indicate that there is a clash between this class and an existing one. We're going to go ahead and select this room anyway so that we can see what a clash looks like in the timetable. If we hover over this yellow panel indicating a clash, the tooltip will tell us where the clash is. In this case, we can see that the room is being used by class 6 Red already. To resolve this clash, we can either, in our current class or in 6 Red, simply click the yellow clash panel. This will bring up a window allowing us to edit the class. We can then go to the room dropdown and select a new room. In this case, we will borrow the room 103, normally reserved for English. We then click OK to save our changes and we are returned to the timetabling view, with the clash panel having been removed. Today we've covered how to manage and create timetables in WebSchool, adding a class, building and viewing timetables by teacher or school. Remember, WebSchool is your partner in education, bringing administrative efficiency to your fingertips. Stay tuned for more insights and tips on utilising WebSchool to its fullest potential. See you next time.